Hello, good morning. It's Friday the 8th. I'm FX Blue, and this is the market brief. So, do you remember that Huw Pill chap? He's the fat, middle-aged white guy that the Bank of England appointed as their new chief economist when they were aiming for a diversity hire. Anyway, he was on yesterday, and he covered inflation and interest rates. He expects higher inflation to last longer because transient inflation is lasting longer than originally expected. And he said that the markets cannot be expected, they cannot expect interest rates to remain at low levels for the coming years. His chat was pretty well received by the market. His comments were reasoned and considered, and they helped clarify some of the issues facing the country going forwards. Well done, Huw. And then there's Boris. His speech at the Tory party conference got closer to admitting that not enough was done before Brexit, but he stayed way away from taking any responsibility for the shortage of labour that is hampering the recovery right now. Classic. In the market, sterling is holding on to recent gains. Yesterday we touched 136.40 against the dollar, and this morning we opened around 136 against the dollar and around 115.50 against the euro. But all that pales into insignificance next to non-farm payrolls today. The US employment data that's already been out this week has suggested September payrolls will be back on track. Was the August number just a blip at 235,000? Overall, the US economy looks pretty healthy and the recovery remains on track. So maybe it was. But anyway, to help you with your sweepstake bid, here's a little recap for you via your new favourite format, employment data, family fortunes. ADP, private sector employment numbers. The market wanted 428,000 new jobs. Our survey said 568, a strong start for #TeamOver. Yesterday's weekly jobless claims, where lower is better, remember. The market wanted 348,000 rather. Our survey said 326, another point for TeamOver. So will that sway any of your sweepstake bids? The headline number is looking for 488,000 new jobs, but there's been a lot of chatter of around 500,000. So if you're representing Team Under, you'll need to ignore all of that subliminal messaging. But the reality is that we could easily see the outcome, 250,000 in either direction. And you'll do well to remember that later today when you're licking your wounds for yet another month. I take a lot of comfort from how many other wrong answers are on that whizzy little graphic when my own bid is so far from the top spot. But anyway, let's get down to business. Forecast is 488,000. Good morning. Morning. I'm kicking things off for #TeamOver. I'd like to see 650,000 new jobs, please. And I'd like to see my name in lights as well this month, please. In it to win it, 650. Come on.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue.